Good morning and a big hello and Happy New Year 2016 to you all. This is your buddy C Vintage, most likely to be known as Rob VO or just simply Ryan from here on out. It's a new year, I've got a new playmat courtesy of my lovely wife, and I've procured not one, not two, but three new Log Horizon extra booster boxes. As you can see, the USPS has redeemed itself and delivered these three boxes in perfect... Good morning and a big hello and Happy New Year 2016 to you all. This is your buddy C Vintage, most likely to be known as Rob VO or just simply Ryan from here on out. It's a new year, I've got a lovely new playmat courtesy of my wife, and I've procured not one, not two, but three new Log Horizon extra booster boxes for the game of Weiss Schwarz. As you can see, the USPS has redeemed itself by delivering these three boxes in perfect condition, unlike last time. I'm still searching for that elusive SP sign card to accompany the one that I got in the Log Horizon trial deck. Right there. So let's see what we got. Since it's morning here at the moment, I'll save the beer for later in the day and enjoy a different kind of brew. A cup of San Francisco Bay Fog Chaser poured directly into my awesome Darth Vader coffee mug. I'd show you the front, but I'd probably end up spilling coffee all over my new mat. So let's get down to it. Ooh, that's good. Off to box number one. There's an SP in one of these three boxes. I can smell it. Whew. Sorry guys. Probably should have thought about how to open this plastic. There we go. Yeah, buddy. Open that up. It's not falling apart like last time. And unlike last time, I remember that there's a promo card in here as well. So last time I got a Holding Hands Shiraway, and this time I've got a Holding Hands Akatsuki. So two cards that kind of accompany each other very nicely. I'll put you right up there. Keep these off screen actually. There we go. And just for the sake of time and ease and stuff like that, I'm going to go ahead and open these all up at once because I don't want to fumble with this plastic wrap more than is absolutely necessary. Yeah. Oh, this is just excessively fun. Got myself another Holding Hands Akatsuki. And for the final box, rip that plastic off. Yeah, there we go. See if I can get a 2 and 2 here. So many boosters. And a Holding Hands Shiraway, perfect. Between the four booster boxes I've opened, I have two of each promo card, so that's kind of awesome. Leave y'all right up there for everybody to see. Yeah, there you go. Now, for the meaty goodness of the video. Got a Petite Shiraway, a Petite Akatsuki, I see a theme here. A Silent Worker Akatsuki, perfect, another double rare Assassin Akatsuki, awesome for my deck. I'll set you off to the side. A Sparkly Pretty Toya and a Sparkly Pretty Henrietta. I guess I'll just keep all the stuff together here. And if you remember from last time, like I said, Log Horizon only has two colors in the whole set, red and blue. So don't be surprised if that's all you see. Got myself a Climax card, Crescent Moon Alliance, a 1/1 backup, Mind Shock. It's also known as an event card. Renisha, a Determination to Change the World Shiraway, rare card there. I'm gonna put him in the deck there. Bard Isuzu, and ooh, that's awesome looking. Got myself a foil Krusty, which is just fantastic looking. I love that. These are some of the best looking cards I've ever seen in Weiss Schwarz. Pack number 3. Cleric Mariel, Maiden's Heart Minori, Sorcerer Wundelhaus, Adventurer Wundelhaus, a foil copy of Simplified Full Encounter, and a double rare Assassin Akatsuki. So this is known as a parallel. Both these are the same card. They do the exact same thing, but you can see, let's just do this a little better here. They are very different looking and have different appearances with the foil and all that kind of stuff. So both of these cards will be going into my deck because they're both fantastic for early game, knocking out low levels that may be a little too high level in power down here at the left corner for my, opponents to really, really hate me. So I'll do that. Keep you here as well. Definitely wanted some more of those. Very nice to get a sparkly copy of that. We got Crescent Moon Shop Owner Mario. Wrong stack. I can't red and blue today, I'm sorry. Got a Log Horizon Climax card. Sojiro, awesome card. Love that one. I'll put you over here too. Got myself a Guardian Nautsugo. He is a beastly dude. He's going to go in my front row in the third round, or the third level for that matter, to make sure that anybody who has any ideas of hitting me or attacking with big level characters like Attack on Titan and things like that, he's going to soak up all the damage and make all three people in my opponent's front row attack him instead of all my other characters. And he's going to do it just fine because he cannot get really hurt when you have two back row Shiroways boosting up to 17-5 on the third round. So, oh yeah, he's going over here. He's absolutely going in there. Got Waltz for 2. Was definitely hoping for another one of those. It just happens to be a sparkly one. And a Isuzu, who, as in the last video I have mentioned, I do not much care for. And we'll be replacing her very soon. Still no sign card though. Already got some awesome pulls, but still no sign. Got a Samurai Toya here. Another Petite Akatsuki, which is adorable. Reliable Accountant Henrietta. Crescent Moon Alliance Serara. Petite Nautsugo. I'm just loving these petites here. These are hilarious. They're all going in my deck. I don't care what anybody says. And a Waltz for 2 Akatsuki. Definitely one I've been looking for as well. And again, it happens to be a foil card. I've already lost count about what number pack I'm on here. So we'll just ignore that. Keep you nice and neat here. Keep you separated. Just for appearance's sake. Get my cards, get my coffee. Alright, here we go. Got myself a Wundelhaus. Another Petite Shiroway. Guildmaster Shiroway. Waltz for 2 Shiroway. So you can kind of see here, these play off each other. And they do a really good job when you use... Uh-oh, there it is. This Climax card. There are things known as Climax combos in the game of Weiss Schwarz. And when you use a Climax card in cahoots with some of the other cards, they tend to do really, really overpowered awesome things. So keep in mind when you're building your decks, you want to make sure that your cards have a Climax combo kind of symbionts to them. It's super handy and makes your game a lot better, a lot faster, and a lot easier to beat your opponent. There we go. I've got a Shoryu here. Red. There we go. And a rare Log Horizon Nyanta. Probably be putting him in there. We got a non-foil version of him last time. Got myself another Toya. A 2/2 dolled up Akatsuki. That comes in really handy in late game. Basically what this does, it's an event. It's not a character. You can't play this to actually hurt anybody in the game. But what it says, spend 2 stock and look for 2 characters in your waiting room and return them to your hand. So late game, when I get this card, and I want to start doing some serious damage to my opponent, I'm probably going to go look for my back row Shiroway 3/2 and my front row, front and center Nautsugo 3/2, and make sure that for the next coming round, the next coming level, I'm just soaking up all kinds of damage and just doing all kinds of damage to my opponent. Got a 1-0 Krusty. Got another Log Horizons representative Shiraway. I've got 2 of him already. I probably won't put him in my deck. And they're both sparkly, so, you know. Got myself a Crescent Moon Alliance Climax and a Reliable Accountant Henrietta. Once again, a different picture because of the foil nature of it. Kind of lost count of how many packs I've opened, so y'all just, you know, just enjoy it. Sit back. Enjoy it. We're all here for the ride. Got myself a 2/2 Scribe Shiraway. Another Waltz for 2. Definitely need 4 of those. I have 3 total now. Need 1 more to have a full playset. In the game of Weiss Schwarz, a full playset is 4 cards. No more, no less. Henrietta. Aha! There we go. That's what I needed. My double rare, Lord's Ninja Akatsuki. She's going to be paramount to my success in the level 3 game. She's just a beastly, beastly person. Love this card. I've already got 2 of her now, so I think 3 is what I'm going to go for the level 2. Level 3, I'm sorry. Got a sparkly level 0 Toya and a sparkly Guildmaster Shiraway. I can already see the amazing direction that this deck is going to take. Got a level 1 5000 Shoryu. Another Bard Isuzu and whatever. I don't know what it is. I don't like her. I just don't like her for some reason. She's rude and mean to Rudy, and Rudy's just a good, nice, happy guy, and whatever. We'll talk about that later. Got myself a Minori, a Log Horizon Yanta, a Rundlehaus, another foil, actually this time, Determination to Change the World Shiraway. So I got one of him. I think it's the first one I got. Maybe the second one. Maybe the third one. The third one. There you go. Same card again, but a parallel. So you can see one is a foil card with a lot of sparkly goodness to it, and the other one is not. Not that I love it any less, but it's just a pretty card, you know? Just gotta be real. All right. Got that big, beastly, pointless Isaac. I'll put him over there. Another dolled up Akatsuki. Another Isuzu. Another Isuzu. It's just insulting. Why'd you give me this? A Climax card. Ooh, and a double rare Beach Angel Marielle. It's not a signed card, but you can see, you know, even in this game, there is that. She's pretty cool. I don't know exactly what she does, but I know she's pretty good early game, so maybe I'll put her in there to make sure I can get the cards I need and things like that. And kind of indicate at the bottom left corner, she's a 500 power. She's not meant to be out in the front row doing damage to your opponent. She's meant to be back in the back supporting your front row characters and then them doing the damage. But that's a good one. I like that. Foil, double rare. Got another one of my favorite petite cards. A petite Nautsugo. I've got I think a full playset of him now. One of them sparkly too. Just hilarious. Got another Toya. Little spoiler there. Didn't mean to show you the foil in the back. Everyone's group leader in Yanta. A Nautsugo card I'll probably not be using. It's not as awesome as I thought. Maybe you can explain to me why I'd want to do this. When this card becomes rested in battle, so damaged and flipped upside down, your opponent may draw a card. If your opponent does, your opponent chooses a card from your opponent's hand and puts it into his or her waiting room. I'm not sure why I'd want to do that. That's giving them a hand advantage and making sure they have the card they want and getting rid of one they don't. So maybe in the comments below, if I'm just kind of missing something here, feel free to comment on this card and see if maybe I'm just misunderstanding why this is a good card, because I don't see it as one right now. And it's a rare, so. All right, got another foil Mario Cleric. I've got one of her from the last pull I got. And a foil Silent Worker Akatsuki. I think I've got 3 of her now. I'm not sure if I'm going to put a full playset in my deck, but she's definitely worth hanging around. On to pack number... Got 2 of 'em. 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 2 of Off screen here, I got a giant pile of plastic wrap. That's going to be fun to clean up. Level 0, Serara. Another climax there. Simplified full encounter. Simplified full counter. Wow, this is hard to say. Simplified full control encounter. Another Waltz for 2 Akatsuki. A Maiden's Heart Akatsuki. A hilarious, sparkly Petite Shiroway. I don't know what it is, but I just love these. And a Crescent Moon Alliance Serara. If you haven't watched this anime yet, go watch it. It's actually pretty fantastic. It's not like every other, trapped in a video game anime you've ever seen. Nobody dies after they die in real life and stuff like that. But, a little bit of a different take on the whole story. The characters are interesting, except for the kids. I don't like the kid stuff. The Serara, the Toya, the Minori, all that kind of stuff. It's, I could cut it done without those episodes, personally. Just personally. Samurai Toya. Crescent Moon shop owner Mario. And there's my playset, Silent Worker Akatsuki. Another Beach Angel Mario. Another shiny Petite Natsugo. Awesome. Yeah, let's see what we do. And a shiny Minori. We've got 5 packs left. There's a foil in, I'm sorry, not a foil. Obviously there's a foil in this one, okay. There's a sign card in this, I can just feel it. I can just feel it. Trust me on this one. Got a Petite Shiroway. Some of you may be wondering why I'm seeing so many repeats here, and that's again because the Log Horizon set is a very small set. It's only got 50 cards with 50 parallels, so different animations and pictures on the cards, with 3 signed cards in the whole set. So as opposed to something like Konkale or Fate Stay Night or Persona 4, these cards number the very few, whereas everybody else has upwards of 100, 200, sometimes more than that in their whole set. So that's why you're seeing a lot of repeats here, but it's much easier to get a full play set and the rare cards you want, which is nice. Got myself a Guildmaster Shiroway. Field Monitor Minori. She's a double rare. I actually don't know what she does. To check her out. I'll put you over here as a maybe. Got a foil Shiryu. Yeah. And another Isuzu because, yeah. Just look at her face. You don't want to talk to that girl. She's so pissed all the time. All right, got ourselves number 1-1 event, Mind Shock. A Petite Akatsuki. Just make a deck out of these. Those are so cool. A Sorcerer Rundle House. Got another Determination to Change the World Shiroway. Put him over here. A Scribe Shiroway. Not put him over there. And a Maiden's Heart Akatsuki in the foil format this time. Down to 3 left. Still no signed card. Getting a little antsy. Got another Climax card, Crescent Moon Alliance, Maiden's Heart Minori, Renetia, another Guardian Natsugo. Probably don't need more than 2 in the deck because he's level 3 and you want to kind of dedicate a lot more space to your deck to having 0s, 1s, and 2s and not too many level 3s because early game you're not going to be able to use these and they're kind of pointless. So these guys are used to finish the game off in a big grand fashion and just don't need quite as many as the other numbers. Yeah. Dolled up Akatsuki. That's different right there. And a double rare foil Nyanta. Not actually sure what he does. Let's see. When another of your weapon or magic characters attacks, this card gets plus 1,000 power into the end of turn. So basically what that means is he's up here in the middle, and this card attacks, and this card attacks. You want to save him to attack last, because as many characters as you can have attack, they're going to boost him up by 1,000. So right off the bat, once he starts attacking, he's up to 9,000, which is pretty sweet for a level 2 actually. Auto, spend 1 and put a card from your hand into your waiting room. At the beginning of your climax phase, you may pay the cost, which is spend 1 and put a card from your hand into your waiting room. If you do, choose one of your opponent's characters. Your opponents stand that card and move it to another position on your opponent's stage, and this card gets plus 1,000 power to the end turn. So, a level 2 that can boost up to 10,000 power with a cost of 1 stock, that's not too bad. I'm going to probably put him in my deck, at least for my level 2 game there. At the same time, I don't want a whole lot of singletons here because I need the consistency to draw what I need for the future play when I need to play. 2 packs left. Just 2. Got a Log Horizon Climax card. Another Samurai Toya. Ace of Jiro. During your opponent's turn, if the number of characters your opponent has is 3 or less, this card gets 2,000 power. The Log Horizon level 0 game is not that strong, but this card is kind of cool right off the bat because if you put them out there, chances are your opponent's not going to have 3 or 4 characters out there right off the bat. So he's a natural 45 right off the bat coming out without any kind of characters to face him, which is kind of cool. Yeah. When this card is placed on stage from your hand, oh no, Crescent Moon Alliance, Sarara. I'm not going to waste up time with that. Aha. Got myself a foil Isaac. Once again, not a card I'll be using, but just kind of cool looking. Maybe I'll put him in a prominent place in a binder or something. And a foil Everyone's Group Leader Nyata. Alrighty. Last one. Send me the good vibes. Give me that SP. Don't bend the card. There you go. Crescent Moon Shopkeeper Mario. Rundle House. Reliable Accountant Henrietta. Dislikes Fashion Akatsuki. Going over here. Loves Nyanta Sarara. And a Full Control Encounter Shiroway. Needed one more of him, and I do like the fact that it is a foil card as well. So, as you can see, unlike last time, I actually got quite a few cards I can use here in my deck. I'll have to investigate her later on, but we'll see. They're all pretty shiny as well, so that's not a bad pull, especially these two for the level 0 game. It's going to be hard enough, you know, getting my feet off the ground with that one. Might as well take some people down with me. But that's pretty much all there is to it. Much more satisfying than just opening one booster box. If you liked what you saw, be sure to subscribe here and follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, and a few others by clicking the links in the comments below. And speaking of comments, let me know what you think of the unboxing, so I can always be improving these videos, and stand by for a video tutorial of the amazing game known as Splendor in the next few days. Have a great new year, stick to those resolutions, and until next time, never stop gaming.